Have you ever felt completely stuck because of strong feelings for someone, like you can't move on? Many people find it hard to let go and feel trapped by their emotions. But here's some good news. You can change this, and it's possible. In this video, we'll look at 10 powerful Stoic rules that can help you learn how to let go of someone emotionally. Why is letting go so important? Seneca once said, "He who is brave is free." Letting go doesn't mean being cold or uncaring. It means finding inner strength and clarity. In this video, we'll explore Stoic ideas that can help you become emotionally free. By adding these habits to your daily life, you'll find practical ways to loosen emotional ties, helping you regain your peace of mind and focus on what truly matters. Think about breaking free from the mental chains that hold you back and achieving a clear, focused mind. Stoic teachings will help you handle your emotions with strength and wisdom. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." By following these teachings, you'll learn to value your inner peace more than outside circumstances. Are you ready to free yourself from emotional attachments and start growing personally? If so, this video is for you. We'll show you 10 Stoic habits that will change how you handle letting go emotionally. Let's start by thinking about what really matters in our lives, beyond just having peace of mind. Join us as we go through these rules and work towards a free and strong Stoic mindset. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please click the subscribe button and join our community for more great content. We'd love to hear from you, so leave a comment below. If you're unsure what to say, just type "Emotional freedom starts now." Let's begin this journey to emotional freedom together. Rule number 1, the power of detachment. Have you ever felt like someone else is controlling your feelings, almost like you're a puppet? It's common to notice how much we let others affect us because of our connections with them. This is why detachment is so important. Detachment doesn't mean you stop caring about people or situations. It means you learn to live a life where your happiness and peace aren't controlled by others. Why is detachment so helpful? Think about what the Stoic philosopher Epictetus said. "We suffer not from the events in our lives, but from our judgment about them." Detachment is about taking back your power and realizing that, even though you can't control what happens around you, you can control how you react to it. Imagine it like this. When you hold on too tightly to people or situations, they start to control you. It's like giving someone else the remote to your feelings, letting them decide how you feel. Their actions can control your happiness, sadness, and even important decisions. Detachment is about getting that remote back and choosing your own channels. Picture your feelings like a kite. Each string tied to something or someone represents a way your emotions can be pulled. If you hold on to too many strings or hold one too tight, you're at the mercy of the wind, which stands for outside events. Stoicism teaches us to loosen our grip on these strings, understanding that while we can't control the wind, we can choose which strings to hold. This doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you become more steady and strong. Understanding your attachments. To make detachment work for you, begin by exploring the things or people you're deeply attached to. Picture yourself holding onto a heavy rope that's tied to an anchor. What is that rope attached to in your life? Is it the need for constant validation or a particular relationship that feels like it defines your happiness? Reflect on why these things are so important to you. Are you afraid of being alone, or do you fear losing something that you believe is essential to your well-being? Understanding why you're attached is like discovering the knots in that rope, which is the first step in untangling them. Finding joy and independence next. Focus on activities that bring you joy and fulfillment on your own. Imagine yourself exploring a beautiful garden where each flower represents a different passion or interest. By nurturing these personal interests and hobbies, you start to find happiness and satisfaction within yourself. Concentrate on what you can control, your actions, your thoughts, and how you respond to situations. It's like steering your own boat on a calm sea, rather than being tossed around by the waves of external events. This practice of focusing on your own strength and values helps you build a solid foundation of self-reliance. Embracing a new perspective. As you practice detachment, you begin to see things from a new perspective. Picture your life as a vast landscape where the clouds represent your external attachments. As you practice detachment, you start to see beyond those clouds, realizing that your true worth is not tied to outside events. Your value is like a mountain, strong, steady, and unchanging, no matter what happens around it. This newfound understanding allows you to move forward with a sense of clarity and confidence, living fully with a clear mind. Remember Seneca's wisdom: he who is brave is free. Practicing detachment isn't about withdrawing from life. It's about engaging with it more fully, with a clear mind and a steady heart. By letting go of unnecessary attachments, you free yourself from the burdens that weigh you down, allowing you to approach life with greater freedom and authenticity. It's like shedding a heavy coat on a warm day. Once you let go of what's not needed, you can move more freely and enjoy the journey ahead. If you're enjoying the content, don't forget to subscribe for more wisdom. We have every day here, thanks, and let's go to the next number. Rule number 2, embrace the present moment. Do you often find yourself thinking a lot about past mistakes or worrying about what might happen in the future? Focusing on the present moment can help you move away from these distractions and find inner peace. This idea from Stoic philosophy tells us to fully enjoy the now rather than being overwhelmed by what happened before or what might come later. Marcus Aurelius, a wise Stoic philosopher, once said, "Confine yourself to the present." This advice tells us to concentrate only on what is happening right now. When you think about the past, it's like watching a movie of old, upsetting scenes, or wishing for moments that are gone. Worrying about the future can be like building a castle out of dreams, full of fears about things that might never happen. These habits can keep you from enjoying the present moment. Practicing mindfulness helps you be fully engaged with now. Mindfulness means paying close attention to what's happening right now without judging it. It's about being completely present in whatever you're doing, whether you're enjoying a meal, taking a walk, or talking with a friend. Pay attention to the little things: the taste of your food, the feel of the ground under your feet, the tone of someone's voice. By focusing on these details, you stay grounded in the present and reduce the influence of past regrets or future worries. Adding mindful activities to your daily routine can really help you stay present. Meditation, for example, helps train your mind to focus on the here and now. Simple breathing exercises can also help bring your attention back to the present moment. Try setting aside a few minutes each day for these practices. Over time, you'll find yourself less distracted by past regrets or future concerns. Appreciating what you have right now is also part of living in the present. Be grateful for the small moments and everyday joys in your life. Shifting your focus from what's missing to what's abundant can change your outlook and help you let go of things that hold you back. By focusing on the present moment, you build a base of emotional stability and clarity. This practice helps you deal with life's challenges with a calm and clear mind, letting you live more fully and joyfully. Rule number 3, engage in self-care. When was the last time you did something just for yourself? Taking care of yourself is very important for emotional independence and building a strong, self-sufficient life. Think of self-care as making a cozy, strong house where you feel safe and happy. Just like you wouldn't ignore fixing important things in your home, you shouldn't ignore what your body and mind need. Seneca, a wise philosopher, said, "A sound mind in a sound body is a short but full description of a happy state in this world." This means taking care of both your body and mind is key to real happiness. Self-care is like taking care of a garden. You need to water the plants, remove the weeds, and make sure they get enough sunlight. For your body, this might mean doing regular exercise, which helps your mood with chemicals called endorphins. For your mind, activities like meditation or deep breathing can help clear stress and bring calmness. Don't forget about your favorite hobbies. They're like the bright flowers in your garden. Whether you enjoy painting, reading, gardening, or playing music, these activities make you happy and satisfied. They're not just fun, they help you find joy within yourself, so you don't rely on others to feel good about yourself. Supportive connections, your friendly neighbors. Spending time with supportive friends and family is like having a circle of friendly neighbors who are always there for you. Just as good neighbors lend a hand when you need it and join in your celebrations, supportive people provide emotional comfort and joy in your life. These relationships offer a sense of belonging and reassurance, making you feel like you're part of a caring community. They remind you that you're not alone, giving you a network of support that helps you navigate through tough times and celebrate the good ones. Building your self-care. Foundation. Self-care is like constructing a strong, secure foundation for a house. Just as a solid base is crucial for a well-built home, taking time for self-care creates a robust foundation for your overall well-being. This means taking care of your body, mind, and emotions in a balanced way. It's not about shutting others out or being self-centered. It's about nurturing yourself so that you're better equipped to handle life's ups and downs. Think of self-care as making sure your personal foundation is solid and ready to support you through every storm and sunny day. Preparing for life's challenges. By prioritizing self-care, you build resilience and strength, much like reinforcing the foundation of a house to withstand any weather. This preparation helps you face life's challenges with confidence and grace. Just as a strong foundation keeps a house stable, your self-care routine ensures that you remain steady and focused no matter what life throws your way. It's about creating a stable, supportive base that allows you to handle difficulties with a clear mind and a calm heart. Living a happy, independent life. When you focus on self-care, you're not just preparing for challenges, you're also setting yourself up for a happy and independent life. Imagine your life as a well-built home where you feel secure and comfortable. Self-care ensures that you're not only ready to handle challenges, but also able to enjoy and appreciate the good moments. It helps you stay grounded and true to yourself, making sure that you live a life that's both fulfilling and balanced. By investing in your own well-being, you create a space where you can thrive no matter what comes your way. Rule number 4. Understanding attachment. Have you ever wondered why we cling so strongly to certain people or situations, even if it makes us unhappy? What makes us want to keep holding on, and how can we let go? Understanding why we get attached is an important step toward emotional freedom and finding real happiness. Let's look at this idea with some help from Stoic philosophers. Attachment at its core comes from our ego. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." This means that attachment comes from our desires and what we think we need. When we're attached to something or someone, it's often because we're looking for approval, safety, or a sense of identity from outside sources. Think about a baby who is happy and doesn't worry about ego. As we grow up, our ego takes over, and we start clinging to people, things, or ideas. These attachments can confuse us and distract us from who we really are, which is someone who can find joy and satisfaction from within. Have you ever felt that your happiness depends on what someone else thinks, or whether they are around? This is a sign that your ego is driving your attachment. To begin letting go of these attachments, we first need to see them for what they are. Things our ego creates to feel safe and validated. Ask yourself, why am I so attached to this person or situation? What fear or need is making me hold on? Figuring out why you're attached is the first step to letting go. Now imagine living with love instead of ego. What if you could trust that what's meant for you will come to you in time? This shift in thinking is very powerful. It's about knowing your own worth and abilities without needing others or things to confirm them. As you start to see your wants and relationships in this new way, you'll notice how much they weigh you down. Embracing the idea of abundance is important. When you let go of the fear of losing things, you often find that you get more in return. Detachment doesn't mean you care less. It means you understand things better. It's about staying true to yourself and letting love guide you, not fear. The path to detachment is a journey of change. It's about peeling away layers of ego to reveal a strong, loving self underneath. It's about moving forward lightly, free from the heavy burden of attachments, and ready to welcome new opportunities with a clear heart. By focusing on your inner peace rather than seeking approval from others, you open the door to a life of true freedom and happiness. Rule number 5. Reframe your thoughts. Changing how you think can make a big difference when you want to let go of strong emotions. Think of your mind as a painting, where each thought adds a different color to the picture. If your thoughts are dark and unhappy, your feelings will match that. Marcus Aurelius, a wise Stoic philosopher, once said, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." This means that by changing your thoughts, you can change how you feel and see the world. To start changing your thoughts, first figure out the negative beliefs that are making you hold on too tightly to your emotions. These might be thoughts like, "I can't live without this person," "I'll never find anyone else," or "My happiness depends on them." These beliefs make you feel like you need someone else to be happy. The first step is to notice these beliefs. Then ask yourself questions like, "Is this thought really true? Do I have proof that this is right?" You'll often find that these negative thoughts are exaggerated or not true, which can help you feel less controlled by them. After you've found and questioned your negative thoughts, replace them with more positive or neutral ones. Instead of thinking, "I can't live without this person," try thinking, "I can find happiness and fulfillment on my own." Change. "I'll never find someone else to..." There are many chances for love and connection in the future. These new thoughts should give you a more positive and empowering view. To help make these new thoughts a habit, add daily affirmations to your routine. Write down positive things about yourself and your ability to be happy alone, and read them out loud each day. Over time, these affirmations will help train your brain to think more positively. Also, practicing mindfulness like meditation can support this process. Mindfulness helps you notice your thoughts without judging them, making it easier to change negative patterns. Ongoing practice of thought change. Changing your thoughts is like tending a garden. You don't just plant seeds and walk away. You need to water them, pull out weeds, and give them sunlight regularly. Similarly, changing your thoughts isn't a one-time fix. It's an ongoing practice where you continuously challenge and replace negative beliefs with positive ones. Imagine your mind as a lush garden where each thought is a seed. By nurturing positive thoughts and weeding out negativity, you build emotional strength and resilience. This constant care helps you grow into a more balanced and self-assured person. Building emotional strength. Just as muscles grow stronger with regular exercise, your emotional strength improves when you consistently work on changing your thought patterns. Picture yourself as an athlete training for a marathon. Each time you confront and change a negative belief, it's like completing another mile in your training. Over time, this repetitive effort builds your mental endurance and control over your reactions. You become better equipped to handle stress and challenges, much like a trained athlete handles tough races with skill and confidence. Gaining confidence and clarity. As you persist in this mental training, your ability to face life's ups and downs with confidence and clarity will grow. Imagine navigating a stormy sea with a sturdy ship. At first, the waves might feel overwhelming, but with practice and better control, you learn to steer through them more effectively. Your new way of thinking becomes your navigational compass, helping you stay balanced and focused even when things get rough. This shift in perspective allows you to approach life's challenges with a calm, clear mind, transforming obstacles into opportunities for growth. Embracing a balanced life. Ultimately, this ongoing practice of changing your thoughts leads to a more balanced and fulfilling life. It's like learning to dance in the rain rather than waiting for the storm to pass. As you continue to adjust your thinking, you create a sense of inner stability and peace. Your reactions become more measured and thoughtful, allowing you to handle situations with grace and self-assurance. This continuous effort helps you build a foundation of emotional resilience so you can navigate life's challenges with greater ease and confidence. Rule number 6, the illusion of control. Have you ever felt like your happiness depends on what someone else does or thinks about you? Do you sometimes think that if you just try hard enough, you can make your relationships and feelings turn out the way you want? Many people believe they can control these things, but this is not true. Realizing and letting go of this false belief is very important for feeling free and happy on your own. Sometimes we think we can control what happens around us and how others react. This belief makes us care too much about what others think of us, which can make us feel overly dependent on them. As Epictetus, a wise Stoic philosopher, said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This means that even though we can't control what happens to us, we can control how we respond. When we believe we can control everything, we might put people on a pedestal and think we need their approval to feel good. This way of thinking isn't true and can make us feel like we need something that is out of reach. But if we stop believing in this false idea, we can see that everyone is just as human and vulnerable as we are. No one is better or more important than anyone else. To let go of this false idea, start by realizing that many things we think we can control are actually beyond our power. This can be surprising and freeing. When we accept that we can't control what others do or feel, we can focus on what we can control: our own thoughts, actions, and growth. By looking inward, we can build confidence and strength. For example, instead of looking for approval from others, remind yourself of your own special qualities. Know that your worth doesn't depend on what others think. This idea matches another Stoic teaching from Marcus Aurelius. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Another helpful idea is to think that there is plenty of good things, like love and happiness, in the world for everyone. When you stop worrying about losing one particular person or outcome, you open yourself up to new chances and possibilities. In relationships, this means you can love without being overly attached. It helps you enjoy your connections while keeping your own sense of worth and independence. Remember, emotional detachment doesn't mean you don't care. It means that you understand your happiness doesn't rely on anyone else. By following these Stoic ideas, you build strong emotional strength and learn to handle life's surprises with calm. Let go of the false idea of control and accept that real power comes from within yourself. Rule number 7. Detachment in practice. Have you ever struggled to move on from past experiences or relationships, feeling stuck and worried about what might happen if you let go? Many people hold on tightly to things, even if they hurt, because they're afraid of the unknown. But what if letting go could lead to something better? Let's learn how to practice letting go using ideas from Stoic philosophy. As Epictetus wisely said, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. This idea is really helpful when it comes to emotional attachment. Are you ready to let go of the past and make room for new chances? Think about holding onto a rope so tightly that your hands start to hurt. You're scared to let go because you don't know what will happen. The truth is, letting go doesn't mean you'll fall. Sometimes it means you can finally reach for something even better. I learned this the hard way when I held on to a comfortable relationship because it felt safe, not realizing I was missing out on other happiness that could have come my way. Have you ever been afraid to let go of what you know just to avoid the unknown? Here's another important fact. The fear of missing out, or FOMO, is just a trap. It's like watching everyone else's best moments on social media and feeling like you're missing out. But remember, social media only shows the highlights, not the whole picture. When I stopped comparing myself to others and started focusing on my own life, FOMO lost its grip on me. Do you often compare your life to others? It's time to break free from that habit. Not knowing every detail of someone else's life doesn't mean you're missing out. It means you're fully enjoying your own life and making special moments just for yourself. Believing in a false idea of happiness can make it hard to let go. You might see others living amazing lives and feel like you're falling behind. But remember, the grass always looks greener from far away. Up close, you'll see it has its own problems too. Trying to match someone else's perfect life can take away from your own joy. It's like running on a treadmill trying to catch a fake image. No matter how fast you run, you'll never catch it because it's not real. Letting go isn't about giving up happiness. It's about finding happiness in your own way. To master letting go of strong emotions, focus on what you can truly control: your thoughts, actions, and personal growth. Imagine your mind as a garden. You can choose which seeds to plant and which weeds to pull out. Just as a gardener takes care of healthy plants and removes weeds, you have the power to grow positive thoughts and actions while letting go of what doesn't help you. Think about this. No one's opinion, past relationships, or even a shiny, perfect picture on social media should decide your worth or happiness. These outside things are like passing clouds that can hide the sun, but don't change the fact that the sun is always shining. When you realize this, you create a protective shield around yourself. This shield helps you stay steady and true to yourself, no matter what others say or what you see online. Letting go of these attachments doesn't mean giving up what you once cared about. It means freeing yourself from what holds you back. It's like cleaning out your closet to make room for new, better-fitting clothes. When you let go of these emotional burdens, you open yourself up to new joys and meaningful connections that life has to offer. It's a brave step toward making a life that matches your true desires and values. So remember, letting go isn't the end. It's the start of a new chapter full of possibilities. It's a bold move toward finding the life you truly deserve. By focusing on what you can control and embracing emotional detachment, you make room for personal growth and richer experiences. Each step you take away from unneeded attachments brings you closer to real happiness and self-fulfillment. Focus on the present and try not to get stuck thinking about the past or worrying about the future. Social media can make you feel anxious and upset. The past can hold you back, and the future can make you nervous. Seneca and Marcus Aurelius knew this and taught us how to manage these feelings to live well in the present. We've added a link in the first comment to help you handle these negative feelings and live a good life like the Stoics. Check it out. Rule number 8. Set healthy boundaries. Understanding and setting boundaries. Setting boundaries can be like building a protective fence around your emotional garden. Just as a fence keeps out unwanted pests and helps your plants grow, boundaries help you protect your feelings and maintain balance in your life. If you find it hard to say no or set limits with others, it's like letting weeds invade your garden. You need to identify which behaviors feel acceptable to you and which don't. Once you know this, clearly communicate your limits to others. This doesn't mean being harsh, it's about expressing what you need to stay happy and healthy. Sticking to these boundaries shows that you respect yourself and don't depend on others for your emotional well-being. Creating emotional space. When you set boundaries, it's like drawing a clear line between yourself and others. This helps you avoid getting too entangled in their emotions and gives you room to breathe. Imagine you're on a boat with a boundary marker around it. This marker keeps the water from spilling into your boat, maintaining its stability. For example, if someone's actions are causing you stress, calmly and firmly let them know you need some space or a change in how you interact. This approach isn't about pushing people away, it's about ensuring that your mental and emotional health are protected. Setting these boundaries helps you maintain your own space, giving you freedom and preventing emotional overload. The positive impact of boundaries. Setting boundaries is a sign of self-respect. It's like giving yourself a protective shield that keeps you safe from emotional harm. By setting clear limits, you're showing others that you value your own needs and well-being. Over time, this practice leads to better relationships based on mutual respect. It's like building a strong, sturdy house where everyone respects each other's space and feelings. By creating and sticking to these healthy boundaries, you ensure that your peace of mind isn't dependent on others' actions or approval. This helps you focus on your own growth and well-being, leading to a more fulfilling and balanced life. Boundaries help you nurture your emotional garden, allowing you to thrive and find joy in your interactions with others. Rule number 9, the path to happiness. Have you ever wondered why true happiness seems hard to find depending on what others do or what happens around you? What if the key to lasting happiness is already inside you, not tied to anyone else? In this part, we'll see how Stoic ideas can help you find happiness and how letting go of emotional attachments can bring a deeper, longer-lasting joy. So where does real value come from? Figuring this out can help us move away from needing other people or things and toward feeling free emotionally. As Epictetus wisely said, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. This idea tells us to look inside ourselves for our sense of worth and happiness, instead of relying on other people or things. Knowing this is important when it's time to let go of someone. It's not about cutting ties roughly or without feeling, but about understanding that the most important relationship you'll ever have is with yourself. True value comes from within, your character, your wisdom, and how you treat others. How often do we wrongly think that our happiness depends on having someone in our lives or getting their approval? This way of thinking keeps us stuck, letting our happiness rely on others. Imagine if a bird thought it needed someone's permission to fly. We limit ourselves like this. Instead, imagine realizing that the sky has always been open for you to fly whenever you want. This self-reliance is freeing, showing us that our value doesn't change based on others' opinions or presence. Detachment isn't about pushing people away, but about getting closer to who you truly are. By focusing on your own growth and becoming the best version of yourself, you free yourself from needing others. It's like taking care of a garden. You don't ask a flower to grow, you care for the soil, water the plants, and trust that they will bloom. When you focus on improving yourself, you create a garden that thrives no matter who walks by or notices it. This care becomes a source of happiness that is independent, strong, and deeply fulfilling. So how do we practice emotional detachment? It starts with knowing that you are complete whether or not you get someone's approval. Your journey is about exploring your own sky and enjoying the freedom that comes from being independent when needed. Follow Stoicism's advice. Focus on what you can control, your thoughts, actions, and growth. This doesn't mean closing yourself off to love and connection. It means grounding your emotions in your own steady self. Remember, your self-worth isn't a puzzle missing a piece from someone else. It's a beautiful work of art in progress, complete as it is, but still open to adding more beauty from the world around it. Rule number 10. Practice gratitude. Have you ever noticed how thinking about what you don't have can make you want it even more? Practicing gratitude can really change how you feel and help you let go of someone. When you focus on the good things in your life and appreciate them, you start to feel like you have enough, instead of feeling like you're missing out. Gratitude helps you see the value of what you already have and makes you feel less like you need what's missing. For example, try writing down 3 things you're thankful for every day. They can be simple things like a sunny day, a good friend, or a tasty meal. Doing this helps you shift your focus from what you don't have to what you do have and enjoy. The philosopher Epicurus said, "Do not spoil what you have by desiring what you have not. Remember that what you now have was once among the things you only hoped for." This means we should appreciate what we have now, instead of only wanting what we don't have. Gratitude makes you feel better emotionally and helps you handle letting go. When you make gratitude a regular habit, it becomes easier to let go of things that aren't helping you, leading to a more peaceful and happy life. If you're enjoying the content, see this next video with amazing wisdom for you.